Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. If you are a Call of Duty fan, this is your week. It is COD Next tomorrow. As soon as tomorrow, a lot of people are going to start getting ready and hyped up for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and rightfully so, if you're a fan. Let's take a look at COD Next in terms of the article, and we're also be talking about the DMZ mode that's still getting supported. It's a 2-for-1 day here on Yuki Gaming News. And here is the first article. First, let's talk about COD Next, and then we're going to be talking about the DMZ mode. This is from GameSpot.com, and COD Next, how to watch and what to expect. This was written by Eddie Marca on October the 3rd, 2023 at 9:33 a.m. Here we go. Activision's big Call of Duty announcement event, COD Next, is coming up very soon tomorrow. The event promises major news on the Call of Duty franchise and is taking place just before the Modern Warfare 3 beta is set to begin this weekend on PlayStation. That is October the 6th and 7th. Here's everything you need to know about COD Next in one place. First, what is COD Next for those of you who are new? COD Next is Activision's annual broadcast that features news and updates on the Call of Duty franchise leading up to the launch of the latest game, in this case Modern Warfare 3. Viewers can expect information on titles across the COD series, including Warzone, Modern Warfare 3, and COD Mobile offering. So Call of Duty Mobile is getting their own thing and included. When is COD Next? COD Next is tomorrow, October the 5th, 2023, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. GMT, 1 a.m. Japan Standard Time on October the 6th, and 2 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on October the 6th. How to watch COD Next? If you would like to watch COD Next, it will be on the official Twitch and YouTube channels, and GameSpot will carry a live stream as well as you can watch right here with us. And here's the official multiplayer trailer for COD Next. Now, before we get to that, this little shout out to the COD story here, to the COD page here. If you guys are interested, this is their official Call of Duty Twitch channel. And if you guys like YouTube, that is for you as well. On COD for the thing here, they're gonna be doing this tomorrow. Hashtag COD Next if you guys are interested in the hashtag. What to expect at COD Next? Call of Duty Next will feature developers and representatives from the COD community discussing what's new and upcoming for the series. Viewers will also get a new look at COD Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, as well as a quote look forward to what's on tap for Warzone. The game's next map recently emerged online, and a proper showcase is expected for the event. We're also expecting news on the what's next for COD War Zombies mode. Viewers will also get to see what's next for the COD mobile franchise. Activision is set to launch COD Warzone Mobile later this year and is expected to appear at the showcase. If for those of you who want free stuff, that is for you also, because you get the free stuff for watching the COD Next. And here's what you get. Activision is encouraging people to tune in to COD Next by offering special rewards. Everyone who watches the showcase on the official COD YouTube or Twitch channels will get the following rewards in your game. And that is the following: Dead Upload Weapon Blueprint, Robotic Gamer Emblem, the Bot Ops Operate Weapon Charm, and the Curb Monitor Calling Card, which is shown here in this image. I gotta say it is pretty cool, but it's not gonna get me back into COD, sorry. The beta will immediately follow. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer beta is set to begin on October 6th for PlayStation users who have pre-ordered the game, so it kicks off basically immediately after COD Next. It's likely that Call of Duty Next will include some updates on details on the beta to get people hyped up to check back for more. That's the end of the article, but we do need to take a look at this. before we get to our next portion of today's commentary, which is the DMZ mode, and let's take a look at this map that apparently emerged online. Let me just go ahead and open that in a new tabby so I can link you guys this in the credits below. Here's the first look at the new Warzone map for COD Modern Warfare 3, and here is what is expected. COD, this was written by S.E. Duster on October 2nd, 2023 at 2:14 Pacific time. Let's take a look at this here. Premiering live with COD Next October 5 at 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Pacific time. Zombies, COD Warzone, and COD Warzone Mobile. While the Warzone image doesn't give us a ton of information, we can see a port for location with shipping containers. I believe that is this puppy right here. That is their Twitter. There's a port location right here on the bottom left corner of the screen. Unfortunately, it's only 5 seconds. I wonder why. But that is the preview of that. While the Warzone image doesn't give us a ton of information, we can see the water in the port location with shipping containers and large cranes. A port has become a staple point of interest as similar locations were featured on COD's previous Battle Royale maps of Al Mazrah, Azteca Island, Caldera, Rebirth Island, and Verdansk. Our largest city area can be seen in the background, which would provide people plenty of verticality for those looking to snipe on any map, of course, they want to. There's also something floating in the sky in the top right corner of the image, but it's unclear from the distance if the object is a parachute or the return of Warzone's deployed drone or something else entirely. Regardless, we'll know much more when COD Next premieres live on October 5th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Activision says Raven Software will be giving a deep dive into what to expect from the new Battle Royale map, and content creators will be showing off live gameplay. The event will also include announcements from multiplayer and zombies. Speaking of content creators, I was looking on Twitter yesterday, and there was something that I found out about. Two names were actually absent from the COD Next poster. They posted a poster yet, not poster, but post about COD Next to see who was in there, and I come to find out there is two names that is not on the board. Assuming that I can find it again, here we go. The stars are out for COD Next. This is on the Call of Duty official page, and you may have noticed that these are content creators. I know if you guys know COD, Dr. Lupo is in there. Dr. Lupo has been added for the COD Next. So if you guys are fans of Dr. Lupo, there you go. Uh, we also have Faze Clan is in here apparently. Let me see if I can find that one. Yes, Faze Clan is on the board. If you are interested in Faze Clan, Atlanta Faze Clan, like the team, the COD team. We have Faze Boya. If I'm pronouncing these wrong names wrong, I do apologize. I don't follow the COD League as much as I should. Face Boya, Face Dirty, Face Prose, and Face Scope. If you guys are into the Face Clan aspect. Other content creators include the following as shown on your screen now. But two names that are not on the board that I think is interesting is Tim the Tatman and Doctor Disrespect. As somebody, okay, as much as I don't play COD as much anymore, Tim the Tatman and Doctor Disrespect not being a COD next is something interesting, and I think it has something to do with what happened a few months ago, with with what's going on what happened with all the stuff about the. I'm not gonna talk about it here, but there was some drama being with believe Tim the Tatman. So yeah, most likely they were removed for that reason. However, it is a big event for two content creators not to be in. That's the catch with that. Now let's go into the DMZ aspect because DMZ we never talked about it. That's because it's not in. However, they're going to show support, and this is the big article talking about that. This is from IGN. This was written by Wesley Rubian Poole, and the headline reads: Activision promises to continue to support COD DMZ beta despite COD Next no show. Let's read. Activision has told fans of COD DMZ fans that it intends to continue supporting the extraction mode despite skipping the upcoming COD Next review event. COD Next, set for Thursday, October 5th, will fully reveal Modern Warfare 3 and what's next for Warzone 2.0, including its new map. But DMZ mode is not part of the show. Although DMZ won't be showcased on COD Next this week, we're excited to share that we will continue to support the DMZ beta, Activision said in an announcement shared this week. Players will have continuing infiltration opportunities for Al-Mazrah, Ashika Island, Bondo, as well as DRC Building 21 and Kosige Complex. Thank you for your continued support and dedication to the beta. We will share updates closer to Season 1. DFZ launched last year as part of Warzone 2.0 and went down well with fans and critics. Its sandbox extraction gameplay rifled on the likes of Escape Tarkov and offers something a little different for COD. It's a really fun and refreshing change of pace between rounds of a battle royale, we said in IGN's Warzone 2.0 review. However, fans of DMZ have complained about a content drought this year, with some saying it lacks support compared to Modern Warfare's traditional multiplayer and battle royale. While this fresh statement from Activision is designed to reassure DMZ fans, it has in fact caused concern to grow. Activision's measure of DMZ quote beta has raised questions about its status and whether or not DMZ will launch proper. And as you can see here, we have some tweets from the community, and it reads as follows. I'm only going to read the replies because this is going to be the same tweet. Mr. Mr. Fishy McFish said the following. This is as close we're getting to as an admission that this mode won't give any new content. Was fun while it lasted. And I kind of agree there because I haven't seen any DMZ news since last year. Not even during the update drops. So I kind of agree with Mr. Fishy McFish here. The next one is from He Is Z, says the following. Cautiously optimistic, but feel like the word beta and quote support are code for mouthballing. Would love to see DMZ have a bright future full of content and updates, but just happy that it's not getting unplugged. He's correct. If I do go back to COD, I'll only be playing Rebirth and DMZ. That's it. No more ranked multiplayer, no more none of that. Especially season 5. Oh, if you guys watched me like a few months ago try season 5, I went to an 8 and stopped. I'm like, no, I'm done. There's no way. I went to an 8. I'm like, no. Season 2 was my best season. 42 and 30. Let's see if you remember that one. Next reply here. Definitely need Chad says the following. Definitely need them to clarify what support means. This post could be interpreted as just quote, don't worry, we aren't taking the mode offline or removing maps, and he's correct. He has a point here. What does the word support mean in terms of the updates? Does it mean we were still getting more content? Or does it mean what like Chad says, we aren't taking the mode offline yet? And remember, a few months ago, Warzone 1 is kaput. Okay? So you have to remember, what does support actually mean in the context of COD. The next reply is from Drippy Plays, and he says the following: Glad I didn't get attached to I didn't get attached to that game mode. And he's probably right too. Both him and Chad say what is the word support means, and you never know because Drippy Plays is trying to say this. Glad I didn't get to attach to that game mode because he probably predicts that the game mode DMZ will be taken offline. Next reply from Prodigy ZRX. Now people can stop acting like it's gonna be dropped. We'll see about that one. Next reply from Aladdin. It says will be interesting to see how long DMC survives. What everyone playing the new game and all. Sure, yeah. Let's see how long DMZ will survive for. Because DMZ is only there, in my opinion, for like get away from the battle royale aspect. That's the only reason why I would see DMZ existing in the first place. Maybe for EXP, but most likely for just to get away from battle royale for a little bit. And finally, according to this article, summing up the sentiment, Predator Go G Wars Go G, most likely saying Go Jaguars, posted Activision statement to DMZ subreddit with the thread titled quote It Lives. Modern Warfare 3 is set to launch with an expansive zombies mode. Its first time zombies is in a Modern Warfare game, and fans expect this may be focusing at the expense of DMZ. On the multiplayer side, Modern Warfare 3 includes all 16 launch maps from the original Modern Warfare 2, and we will see 12 new V6v6 maps come out post-launch. Will host an open access beta across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, where PlayStation gets it first this weekend, by the way. Those who pre-ordered gained access to the campaign up to a week before release. Modern Warfare 3 launches officially on November the 10th. Okay, so after reading all of our articles today, that is a preview of COD Next, ladies and gentlemen. So let's recap what we talked about today for today's first news video. First, we talked about the COD Next event. Reminder that is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12, 12 p.m. Eastern here in the United States. And if you live outside of the states, Japan is going to be at 1 a.m. Japan Standard Time and 2 a.m. in Australian Eastern Standard Time on October the 6th. And we will also recap the fact that we talked about the content creators that are going to be there. We also took a look at the Warzone map, a little bit of it. Looks like a pier, in my opinion, according to the article from GameSpot. And we talked about how DMZ will still be supported even when it's not at the show. So, my question for you all today, for today's today's video, is the following: Are you looking forward to what to COD Modern Warfare 3? Are you looking forward to COD Next? What are your expectations for this event? I will tell you now, although Modern Warfare 3 looking good, it's starting to get to the point where it's like they're recycling content. I'm not capping. They're recycling content. Look at what they're doing. This is Modern Warfare 3, okay? Modern Warfare 3, not 2, where they are using Modern Warfare 2 maps in Modern Warfare 3. Okay? If they wanted to do that, they should have done that in Modern Warfare 2, like when it's supposed to be. Then I'll be happy. I'll be appreciated of that. But no, they decided to or to charge us 70 more dollars to go back a step. Basically, we're playing Mario Kart 3 in November, but we're really playing Mario Kart 2 2.55. Okay, 2.55. Okay, it's this another DLC package in my opinion for Mario Kart 3 2. Excuse me. Now the zombies mode, I've seen a video about it. It looks pretty cool, but remember that one. There's the reason why they're saying it's potentially despite of DMZ is because it's going to be 6 squads, 3 people each, but everybody teams up against the zombies and not play for each play for like a battle royale. This is an extraction type of zombies in my opinion. Okay, so we'll see where that goes. So as far as my coverage of COD Next, although I don't have class tomorrow for school, I will not be able to watch it just because it's my breakfast time. But if I do need to cover it, I will cover it tomorrow as part of gaming news late morning. We'll do it that as our gaming news for today, for tomorrow morning, instead of our normal 8 a.m. upload. I will be covering the COD next instead. Okay? We'll probably talk about a reaction video or whatever. But let me know in the comments. Have some fun. We will see you guys on our next article reading, which is a different topic. Have fun and don't forget to live life to the fullest. Let's see where COD goes. And as always, we'll see you guys on our next article reading.